So if you don't know what a Cronus Zen is, it's a device that players connect to their controllers or PC, and it allows them to access a bunch of mods. And in this video, I'll try my best to explain what the Cronus Zen could do. And also, this video is an analysis. It's not meant to be a review that people watch before they purchase this device. Also, all the information that I got for this video is already public knowledge, but with that being said, like and sub, let's get into it. So first of all, a misunderstanding that people have with their Cronus Zen is that people think it's a plug and play device. When you first take it out the box, you need to download a bunch of stuff like the Cronus software, the firmware updater, and you need to follow procedures to register your device the correct way. And in order to play Apex with these Cronus Zen mods, you need to follow the rules that are found in the documentation. You need to have your response curve as classic and your look dead zone set to small. And they also recommend that players set their per optic ADS sensitivity to identical values, and that probably sucks because I know that I like to make bigger optics have faster sensitivities than a 1x or a 2x. And obviously, if you ask a Cronus Zen player how to set it up, they could tell you multiple things that I couldn't find, because for one, I'm getting my information straight from documentation and a couple videos here and there, but I'd imagine that some of these settings could be altered and it wouldn't affect the mods. Also, to get Cronus Zen to work, you need to have your in-game settings in your Cronus Zen software. Documentation states that you need to say the button preset that you have, but I'm quite sure that everyone that uses the Cronus Zen manually entered their settings into the software, and I believe nobody really uses the button presets on Apex anymore. And now for the mods. According to the Cronus Zen documentation, the Cronus Zen offers a bunch of mods such as Anti-Recoil, Aim Assist, and Active Shot mods, and a bunch of other mods that are pretty useless for Apex. And one by one, I want to go over these mods. And the first one is called Anti-Recoil. It's pretty self-explanatory. Once you run an anti-recoil script, the Cronus Zen is going to automate the process of controlling the recoil for you. And here's how the anti-recoil mod looks like.
Wall that was 100, you want to just go ahead and increase it by 5 or 10, because when it comes to shooting an actual enemy, you guys will see if you go further back, you're obviously gonna have more recoil at you. You see that? So like if you're trying to pinpoint it for even further out, I would go ahead and increase it. All right, so right now it's at 110. I'm gonna go ahead and increase it to 120. All right, so right there I just put it to 120. I'm gonna move back further and shoot again. All right, if you guys see me peeking over here to the right, that's because my PlayStation's on my right hand side and I gotta be able to look at the Zen and the values I'm telling you guys. So right there, and this is at 120, and as you will see, you see that? Perfect, barely even moved, and look how far we are. Right, let's say you move back even further, you go all the way here, you'll see. So if you wanted to, you can configure it to your liking and make it an absolute laser beam. You'll see this right now. You see this? And look at that. Now right there, it did shoot down a little bit more, right? So if you didn't want it to shoot down, you can go ahead and decrease your value, right? If it shoots up, increase your value, shoots down, decrease. So right now, it's at 120. So all I'm going to do is go ahead and put it to 115. And hit save. All right, so right now it's at 115. There's our enemy, and let's go ahead and shoot. As we can tell, now it shoots up, right? So you just got to go ahead and figure out what works for you. I suggest testing it close to the enemy, just so you can figure out.
And you can see right off the bat, it does not do anything. And as the guy states, you need to increase the value. And I believe increasing the value is going to make your gun shoot up more, and decreasing the value is going to make your gun shoot down. And by default, your value is set to 100. So when you're increasing it, it's going by increments of 5. So it's going to go up to 105. And if you're decreasing it, it's going to go down by 5. And here's how anti-recoil looks like when it's configured properly. And the next mod that Cronus Zen offers is called Aim Assist, and its purpose is, and I quote, allow you to effortlessly track a moving opponent whenever they are moving slow, fast, or jumping. Never before has there been an aim assist this powerful, requiring minimal stick movement to keep up with targets. And they also provide a video demonstrating how the aim assist mod works. Let's watch it.
The aim assist mod optimizes the in-game assist mechanics to improve your aim. Ensure that your in-game sensitivity for ADS is kept at 7 or lower. Aim assist will help you to stay on a target a little better. Just make sure that you are still aiming on the enemy target and guiding your look stick in the direction that the target is moving as usual. Enter the adjustment menu from ADS mods and you can change the aim assist mode and aim assist strength. Aim assist is the standard setting, recommended for most players. It will slightly shake your camera. Aim Assist Plus will also aim in and out, which may improve the tracking for some playstyles. As for the aim assist strength setting, the higher the value, the more noticeably the mod will shake your camera. If you set the value too low, the mod will have zero impact on the game. Too high, and you can experience visually distracting levels of camera shaking or drift. Regardless, it is important to manage your expectations with aim assist on Apex Legends.
So as you can see, just like the Anti-Recoil mod, you need to find the value that works best for you, and that's how it is for pretty much every Cronus Zen mod. I believe there's a way for it to automatically assign you a value that should work in theory, but most of the time, if you manually change it, it will get you better results. And something I found interesting about this aim assist mod is that if it's set too high, it looks like jitter aim. So the way the aim assist mod works is by moving your reticle in a small circle motion while you're ADSing to try and abuse the reticle stickiness. This entire process is automated by the Cronus Zen, so if it's used properly, it could potentially give players a competitive advantage. And the thing about this aim assist mod is that it looks similar to something called jitter aiming. Jitter aiming is a technique on Apex where players shake their screen in order to get rid of recoil patterns, and it has to be done in a specific way for this technique to work, but for context, I'll pull up a short clip on how it looks.
What people do to like practice it is they jitter aim on the target all the way up on the mountain on the left.
He knows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just 285 that one on the mountain.
Damn.
Oh, someone 361. I'm looking like Lou Sassel out here, dude.
If he's hitting the one on the mountain for that, you're actually better at it than I am.
He just did a 360 on it.
As you can see, the Cronus Zen aim assist mod, when it's set too high, it shakes kind of like the jitter aim, but the difference is for the aim assist mod is moving in a circle motion to abuse the reticle stickiness somehow, whereas jitter aiming is shaking in order to get rid of the recoil pattern. And also this aim assist mod only works when ADSing, and when I was looking around, lots of people were saying this aim assist mod sucks. And also it's hard to find a clip of someone using this aim assist mod because with a controller you're already getting aim assist. And the last mod that offers something for Apex is the rapid fire mod. It's pretty self-explanatory. You would put your weapon into single tap mode, and when shooting your weapon, the Cronus Zen would rapid fire for you. And this only works for the weapons that don't have a delay like the Flatline and the R301. And the only benefit that I could see for rapid fire mod is that it's easier to control, and that's pretty much the only benefit for using this rapid fire mod. Because the Cronus Zen is shooting for you, all you have to do is trace the player. But now my opinion on the Cronus Zen is that it's overrated. It's not going to turn you into the best player overnight, and you're not going to get crazy hacks from it. The Cronus Zen simply automates whatever any player could do. For the person that is using the mods, it makes them not have to worry about one less thing. So for Anti-Recoil, instead of having to control your recoil, you can just shoot the player and trace, and have the Cronus Zen mod control your recoil for you. Put this in the hands of a bad player, they're still going to be bad at the game, but they might see some slight improvements. But put this in the hands of a really good player, player, the benefits from some of these mods could make them slightly better at the game. The Cronus Zen and Strike Pack is overhyped, and yes, you could get banned for it. A Respawn dev announced that if players provide solid proof that you are using any type of mods and scripts, that you will get banned. We've seen someone already get banned for using the Zim Apex. I made a video on it. I don't condone the use of any type of mods or hacks or anything that could give you a competitive advantage, including the topic of this video, the Cronus Zen. And yeah, that's it for this video. Like and sub. I'm out. Peace.